I wanted to be loved. I want marriage. You know, a lot of us get on here, we act tough, and we be like, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, but I want help. I want to be loved. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody I can be vulnerable with. The problem is, and I'm not crying, y'all, because I'm sad. I'm crying, y'all, because it's like a release right now. But the problem for me, y'all, is that all the relationships that I had with men were not about love. It was about survival for me. I know how to fuck. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to seduce a man. I do not know how to love a man. And then to have a son, because of those choices that I was making, y'all, and I got pregnant really, really fast. I got pregnant within 90 days of knowing my baby daddy. And we don't talk about this shit because it's embarrassing and it hurts. It fucking hurts. And I'm mad with me. I'm not mad at men. I'm not mad at my life. I'm mad at me because I don't know how to fix me. I don't know how to fix it. That's accountability. That's the shit that hurts. It's realizing that, hey, I got some shit with me that I don't know how to fucking fix. And in turn, because I don't know how to fix that shit, I'm fucking up other people around me.
Now, there is a lot to unpack in that video, like a lot. And, you know, I don't want to come off as judgmental as I bring up a few points. I don't want to come off as like not understanding. And I also want to make sure I give credit where it's due. So credit where it's due, what I will say is I don't hear, you know, in this generation, a lot of women who know how to take accountability. I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm saying for the majority of women that I have experienced, encountered, know, or personally been in their space, accountability is something that's hard for a lot of women to face head on. And I want to be fair and say there's a lot of men who don't know how to hold themselves accountable as well. But there's a few things that this queen said that really kind of stuck out to me. And I think it was the idea around hurt people hurt people. And, you know, she said, you know, what she knows how to do, that she was raised on survival, not love. And with that, she's consciously admitting to hurting other people out here. Like intentionally hurting other people unconsciously, because I don't think she's doing it, you know, out of ill will. But this is what happens when we are conditioned to operate out of survival rather than love, whether it's our circumstances, the trauma that we went through, the things that we didn't heal from, shape us, and then we become this version of ourselves where we're operating out of doing things to survive. Love is free. I always say this, love is free. You can create as much of it as you want. But she just admitted that she does not properly know how to love a man. And I say this to say this is not the first woman I have heard say this year that they don't know how to properly love a man. I can't even say that starts with, you know, your father. A lot of people will say, well, that starts at home. You know, the father teaches love. But there are a lot of people, fathers who pass away before they can even be raised to be conditioned to appreciate love. But love does come from the examples that you see on an everyday basis. Like some of the best father figures I had in my life was like basketball coach, some of my teachers. These were like father figures to me, especially when I was growing up and I didn't have my father there. I think I was just extremely blessed because I had a praying grandmother and aunties who preached love. Like love was the way, love was the route. Like we had to operate out of love. Like survival wasn't really a coping mechanism that we were taught to embrace. So as this young lady is pretty much saying, like, you know, I'm messed up out here because I was conditioned on the improper connection to what love is. I am now out here hurting other people. And now I'm making decisions that I have to live with. I have children with people that I laid with, that I connected with, that I grew soul ties with, right? You know, that were only supposed to be, I don't even want to say only supposed to be in your life for a season. Particularly in this case, it sounds like some of these men were not supposed to be in her journey at all. But if we can take away from something from this, it's the idea, one, it's never too late. It's never too late to make changes to your life. It's never too late to grow and learn. And the one thing I love that this queen did is she said, look, I am holding myself fully accountable for where I am right now. I want love. I need love. I don't want to be that person, that woman that acts like I have it all together and I don't need a man. I want a man. Now that I really appreciate. I also have heard a lot of men saying that lately too. Like, hold on. Like, I don't want to be that type of person. Like that don't feel like I'm super independent. I got on my own. I don't need a woman for nothing. I don't need a woman to help me build. Like, I'm happy to see these conversations are happening. But I want to make sure that we're all conscious about the decisions that we make, the people that we lay with, the people that we choose to have kids with, the people that we marry. These decisions matter, right? And when you understand that, when you are truly in love with someone, you're building with somebody, you connected to someone, and that connection is true, pure, and genuine. It will never feel forced. It will never return to you void. It will be natural and organic. And I think for this queen here, I think her spirit and intentions is right now. Like, she wants to be in a healthy relationship. But I definitely want to bring this topic up on a few of our next episodes so we can tap into, how our purpose, coincides with the relationships that we enter. I think that'd be a great topic to talk over on a future episode. But I wanted to show this clip here just because I found it very, very interesting. One, this black woman took accountability. There's a lot of men who don't believe that women take accountability. There's a lot of women who don't believe that men take accountability. But I wanted to show you guys an example of what accountability looks like. It's vulnerable, it's raw, it's sincere, sometimes it's apologetic. But if we can take away anything from this video, is that the decisions that we make in our life, the decisions on who we choose to be in our life matter. You can choose the path of survival when you will go through your whole life trying to figure out ways just to survive, and you will jump from relationship to relationship, friendship to friendship. You will switch ships as soon as they sink, because you haven't learned how to patch up the ships. You haven't learned how to fix the ships, cultivate the ships, and make sure that they're ready for selling, right? So I want to make sure that we talk about this in detail, but this is just a clip that I wanted to bring up. All right.